Next up, our live action, we'll see Andy Bam Bam McEwan in against Bruce Glozier as the Australia versus New Zealand rivalry continues here from Fort Knox. Tail of the tape, well, as you can see, Glozier is going to enjoy an edge in height and reach. And both men have come in under the 79.38 kilo limit for the light heavyweights. Big raps on Andy Bam Bam McEwan and Bruce Glozier from New Zealand. Well, he is going to have his hands full here, both men making their debut, but McEwan's amateur career reads very strongly indeed as we await the arrival of the security officer from Invercargill in New Zealand, Bruce Glozier. Making his professional debut. His father, John, is a well-known trainer and manager. Other members of the Glozier family involved in the fight game in New Zealand. With Australia already 1-0 up in this international series after Brad Reid stopped Mike Barry in 2 rounds. Let's see if Bruce Glozier can make advantage of his edge in height and reach as we await the arrival of Bam Bam McEwan, a 31-year-old, making his professional debut. I'm sure he will have plenty of crowd support on hand here from Fort Knox in Melbourne. Born and lives here at Clayton. And trains under the watchful eye of Murray Thomson in the Fighters Factory here at Blackburn. 5 first-round KOs in the amateur record of Andy Bam Bam McEwan. As our boxing aficionados will know, the knockout ratio like that in amateur boxing, well, that suggests that Andy Bam Bam McEwan has very good power indeed. Stand by for take 2 here as Australia and New Zealand get set to rumble.
And it is 1-0 Australia after just one encounter. We are at light heavyweight and scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing first and representing the red corner. He hails from New Zealand, weighing in at 78.5 kilograms. Kelly Safe and Clay Omatagi in his corner. Tonight making his professional boxing debut, the buzzsaw, Bruce Glozier. Riding out of the blue corner from Clayton, Victoria, weighing in at 78.4 kilos. He too was making his professional debut, trained at the Fighters Factory under the eye of promoter and trainer extraordinaire Murray Thomson. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for his first time centering as a pro. This is Andy Bam Bam McEwan. Mr. Bright Birthwhistle is your referee for the contest. Your 3 ringside judges, Johnny Wheeler, Malcolm Bullner and Brian Membry.
Okay, fighters. Okay, gentlemen, I've spoken to you both in the back room. You're both aware of the rules. You have no questions. Listen to my commands at all times. Watch the ropes, they are soft. 3 knockdown rule in effect, standing 8 count at my discretion. You understand that? Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck to you.
Barry Michael has made his way back to the commentary position, and congratulations on receiving the belt. Barry, you certainly deserved it after that war.
John, thanks so much for that. But you know, it was a great surprise to me. Just wonderful after 21 years to get that championship belt.
Australian lightweight champion beating the Australian welterweight champion when you meet in the middle. It's something I'm sure those at ringside will never forget. But we're underway here for the light heavyweights. Bam Bam McEwan in the orange and black trunks with this impressive knockout record in the amateur ranks, and Bruce Glozier, the 33-year-old, on debut as well.
My mate, one of my old sparring partners and former amateur champion, Brian Butler, said to me, watch this guy Bam Bam, he really explodes with power. His record says he's a pure puncher. But I'll tell you what, at the moment, Bruce Glozier is unloading on Bam Bam McEwan.
Well, Glozier not overawed by Andy McEwan at the moment.
Good stiff jab there from Glozier as well. Big hook he tried there. Looks like he's got power. Both boys with power.
Ooh. And Glozier opening up on Bam Bam McEwan here, working with the body. But McEwan's after him now.
Don't push him off like that, right?
Big shots to the body being landed by Andy McEwan.
Good body punching.
Certainly slowed down Bruce Glozier just for the moment.
Glozier started very well. Bam Bam McEwan, appears to need to compose himself. It is his pro debut and he's been inactive for quite a while, I believe. But at the moment, Bruce Glozier looking pretty well in this first round.
McEwan marching forward.
Good punching there from Bam Bam.
All action, Andy McEwan. Now starting to find the target. Both men landing big shots.
Big
there.
left
Glozier
hook.
in trouble down here in the opening round.
From Andy McEwan.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your hands up, let's go. Put your hands up, let's go.
Still got plenty of time remaining, 40-odd seconds. Bruce Glozier looking a little unsteady there. Andy McEwan looking for that opening, for that finisher.
Glozier very respectful now.
He's tasted Bam Bam's power, and I don't think he wants too much more of that.
McEwan just looking for an opening at the moment. From close range, he lands the left hand again, and Bruce Glozier down for the second time.
5, 6.
Reluctant to get back to his feet. He's up at the count of 8. Bruce Glozier.
Hands up.
3 knockdown rule is in effect. Bell might beat Andy Bam Bam McEwan, but what an opening round.
Yeah, he was lucky to see that round out, Bruce Glozier. He started off very well in the first round with good stiff jabs and left hooks. But once Andy McEwan got on target, it was a different thing.
You don't like to fire so many punches, mate. All right? You're doing all the firing, but you're not landing anything, okay? Stick behind your jab and just let him come in, okay? The opening is with the uppercut and the left hook, but just relax, okay? You're firing too many big shots and they're all missing. They're all landing on the outside. He's being smart.
This is Bam Bam McEwan getting well on top of Bruce Glozier in the opening round. 2 knockdowns. And the second, I think, had a little bit to do with the first knockdown as well, Barry. I don't think Glozier had recovered completely.
No, I don't think he had either.
That's it.
Well, Bam Bam McEwan had 5 first-round KOs in 8 amateur wins. Glozier survived the first round, but the orange and black shorts of Andy Bam Bam McEwan on top here. As round number 2 gets underway, it's scheduled for 4. But Bam Bam McEwan isn't intending to go 4. He's opening up here on Bruce Glozier in round number 2.
I'll tell you what, Bruce Glozier's trainer gave him the right advice. He should compose himself and stick that left hand out. Not, and he's fighting out of, adrenaline and excitement. He's sort of burning himself out quickly.
Now McEwan unloading to the body.
Yeah, he doesn't like those body shots, Glozier.
And in trouble, he's down in round number 2 here. It's a slip according to Bryce Birtwistle.
I think he should take up another career in acting, perhaps.
Come on, knock it up. Box.
Glozier looking reluctant to continue. Bam Bam McEwan had him down twice in the opening round. He's down for the second time here in round number 2, and it's all over. The professional debut of Andy McEwan lives up to all expectations as he unhinges Bruce Glozier and stops him in round number 2. Down twice in the opening round on the end of left hands, and it all finishes here in the second stanza.
Yeah, I think once Bruce Glozier actually felt the power of Andy McEwan, he wasn't too keen there, and I think he was glad when it was all over.
Well, just no match for Andy McEwan. And let's not forget that Bam Bam was also making his professional debut. That's the way to start your career.
Certainly is explosive stuff there in the second televised fight of our program.
Australia 2-0 up early. And a good performance from Andy McEwan. Just a little too much power.
Very, very explosive. I mean, he's a good body puncher and he's got power in both hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 1 minute, 3 seconds, round number 2, your winner on Pro debut,
Andy Bam Bam McEwan.
Andy McEwan very happy with the result as well.
Excellent way to start your professional career. It's going to be interesting to see Bam Bam in some more in some fights in the near future because he's explosive, he's a good attacking fighter and he's got power in both hands.
Well, let's see if he can make an impression on the Australian light heavyweight rankings at the moment. The title is vacant. And we have some great talent in the light heavyweights. Paul Briggs, his next fight could be for a world title. Paul Murdoch is our feature event a little later against Timo Masua here from Fort Knox. Mark Pajero, Jason Delisle and Stewie Moller round out the top 5 in terms of the light heavyweight division. And still to come here from Fort Knox, Lee Purcell and Jamie Waru, the current New Zealand champion, then Westerman and Tabuai, Anton Solopov against Ione, and Paul Murdoch and Timo Masua in our feature event. A lot more coming your way. Stay with us here on Big Time Boxing.